In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
These teams, so much talent on offense. You can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Screen by Sykes.
Now here's Dolson, guarded by Jones, and she doesn't usually fire from out there.
First points of the game right there.
Nice bucket there to get the scoring started.
And sometimes, Brian, that first bucket is the hardest to get.
Outside Canada. A three from Alicia Gray.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Just set her up. Great. Always looking to shoot it.
And here's Sutton.
Sykes outside.
Dolson. Screen by Sykes. Pass to Sutton.
Clock at 6.
Austin.
She's guarded by Griner. Green with the rebound.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
And it's Austin with the rebound.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Pass to Sutton. Now Austin. Sykes. Dolson with the screen.
Off target from three-point range.
Here's Canada. Now here's Jones.
To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Canada.
Screen by Sykes. Pass to Sutton. And here's Austin.
The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
The Mystics trailing. Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Sykes.
Austin.
She's guarded by Griner. Looking to end the drought.
And Sykes lays it up and in.
With a nice touch around the rim, Sykes doesn't miss many opportunities inside.
The Dream on offense. Now here's Canada. Gray outside. Here's Griner. Shoots over Austin. A nice shot by Griner.
Honestly, when she hits from this area of the court, you might as well quit. It makes Griner almost impossible to stop. You just can't leave her out there.
Pass to Sykes. Dolson. Screen by Sykes.
Dolson with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Here's Austin.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Remarkable focus from Austin, refusing to let the defense alter her shot.
Now here is Canada. Tight defense on her. Outside Howard. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the three-pointer.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Here's Sutton. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Angsler. Austin. Shoots from 14. That shot missing. Now here's Canada. She's guarded closely. Howard. Gray outside. Howard. She's guarded by Sykes. The pick by Jones. Three, Ryan Howard. And the dream, another three.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Now Sutton. Pass to Angsler. And here's Austin. Sykes, guarded by Howard. Angsler with it. Sutton trying her luck from deep. The rebound by Brittany Griner. It's a 6-point game, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Howard. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
I love Howard's decision-making offensively, especially off the catch right there.
And here's Washington. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sykes outside. And here's Austin. She's guarded by Griner. Here's Sykes.
Yes, and it's Shakira Austin picking up the assist.
And here's Canada. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Jones. Now here's Gray. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Because of Gray's concentrated approach at the line, she's one of the league's best at making free throws.
And the first one drops.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
That one is no good.
And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. What do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I mean, I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
Atlanta leading. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Gray. Jones. Now here's Griner. She's guarded by Sykes. A nice shot by Griner.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Dolson. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. And here the Dream. 10-point lead. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Howard. No good with the triple. Pass to Melbourne. Sutton, Gray defending. Here's Austin. Shot clock at 5. Now Sutton. Expanding her range. A rebound by Ryan Howard. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
They've built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Here's Sutton. Pass to Austin. Sykes. To end the drought. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
And the coaching staff loves seeing this from Sykes, demonstrating the ability to create in pick and rolls.
Jones with it. Here's Howard. She's guarded by Sykes. And yep, it's good.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Here's Melbourne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Pass to Sutton.
And here's Austin. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Washington.
Well, Austin there might have surprised the defense with the shot from beyond the arc. Usually not the bread and butter of her game.
Gray with it. For 3, Ryan Howard.
That doesn't go either for Ryan Howard.
Pass to Sykes. Tries again. Green with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Gray outside. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Dolson. Back to Sykes. It's stolen by Howard. Pass to Gray. Back to Howard. Puts up a 3. A rebound by Melbourne. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing, guarded by Howard.
And it's Austin missing.
Now Walker Kimbrough. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Here's Melbourne. They trail by 14.
And here's Sutton. Pass to Melbourne.
Down low. Clock at 2. Here's Dolson. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside.
And it's Austin with the rebound.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Sykes with the ball. Howard's there. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. That one on Howard. This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
Brittany Sykes. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So she hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Caldwell. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Dream out in front. They lead by 13. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And the Dream have been rolling along, haven't they?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
And here are the Dream.
Well, the Mystics joined the WNBA in year 2 of the league back in 1998, and they won their first title in 2019.
It took a long time, but it was well worth the wait, beating the Sun in a thrilling 5-game finals. That 2019 team setting a WNBA record with a 115 offensive rating. They went 26-8 in the regular season. When you think about the all-time teams in the history of this league, 2019 Washington, they're in the conversation.
Here's Caldwell. Here's Howard. And the layup is good.
And Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
Sykes outside. Inside. Edwards with the bucket.
Give credit where credit's due. Terrific assist inside.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play. Pass to Coffey. Now Howard.
She's guarded by Angsler.
Screened by Coffey. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc.
That doesn't go either for Ryan Howard.
So it's Washington now. Trailing by 13. Sykes outside. Melbourne. Off target with the 3.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Here's Caldwell. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Howard.
That doesn't go either for Ryan Howard.
She might have wore herself out with the performance in the last quarter. She hasn't had nearly the same kind of success in this one.
It's Melbourne. And she gets it to go. Here's Howard. 20 points for her.
Pass to Caldwell.
Back to Howard. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Sykes outside.
Angsler the screen.
Brittany Sykes has room. Rebounded by Coffey.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Howard gets the bucket.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
And the Mystics call time here. When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Angsler the screen.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Now here is Canada. She's guarded closely.
Howard. She's guarded by Angsler.
Pass to Canada. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. She can't get that one to fall. Here's the Mystics with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Fast break. Here come the Dream. Here's Coffey. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
So difficult to guard given Coffey's size. She presents a lot of problems for defenders.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me, she averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. I mean, she could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late. But when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And talking about the Dream, they do one thing very well, that's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
Will it go?
Kone can't get it to go.
It's been all Dream. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Howard up top. This one for 3. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Pass to Angsler.
Sykes with the ball.
Covered by Walker Kimbrough.
Here's Edwards. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Outside Canada. Here's Howard. The 3 is up. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
What a superb pass from Jordan Canada. When she notices someone's open, she makes sure they get the ball.
Pass to Angsler. Now Kone.
Shoots it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here is Canada. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Walker Kimbrough. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Sykes, right side. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Pass to Canada. Jones. Pick by Jones. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc.
Offensive rebound.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Scoops up the board. Jones knows exactly what to do. Put it back in.
And here's Angsler.
Guarded by Howard.
Pass to Melbourne.
Here's Kune. 6 to shoot.
And here's Angsler. Sykes, covered by Walker Kimbrough.
Sykes, no good.
Jeez. I mean, maybe she was just trying to show off right there.
And instead it had the opposite effect. That just made her look foolish.
Now here is Canada.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Angsler.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
Gets in a good position and makes things happen. Love to see Angsler work on the fast break.
Now here is Canada. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Here's Howard.
It's rebounded by Angsler. Pass to Melbourne. Edwards.
And they pick up 2.
Edwards.
Here's Canada. Over to the wing.
Howard, she's guarded by Angsler.
And the basket is good.
They worked it in nicely right there.
Now Melbourne. Pass to Angsler. And here's Edwards. Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Got a piece of it.
And here's Sutton. Pass to Angsler.
Fires from deep. Griner with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here too. I'm as shocked as you.
Now here is Canada. Griner
Guarded by Austin.
outside Canada. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Coffee. Now here's Griner.
Guarded by Austin.
A nice shot by Griner.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Canada.
Now Sutton.
Down low.
Austin.
Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Pass to Caldwell.
He can't get that one. Here's the Mystics with the ball. Trailing by 19.
Angsler with it.
Sykes, guarded by Canada.
Here's Austin. Here's Sutton.
Here's Dolson, defended by Coffee.
Here's Sutton.
That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet. Now here is Canada. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Jones. Over Dolson. Rebounded by the Mystics.
Now Sutton.
Defended by Coffee. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul.
And a 2020 third-round pick. Shug Sutton was actually out of the league until 2023.
She only played 12 games in the Wubble. She wasn't in the W in 2021 or 2022. But Sutton had a monster year 2023 in Phoenix. She was actually top 10 in the entire league in assists.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, Washington went 19-21 in the 2023 season, falling in the first round to the Liberty.
Yeah, getting swept by the eventual runner-up in New York. The Mystics going 19-20 in the expanded 40-game regular season. They ended up the 7 seed.
She's perfect from the line this time.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. So the Dream still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here is Canada. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Well, you're taught. The first rule of pick and roll, stop the ball handler. Can't let Canada get going off the pick. She's too good.
Here's Sutton.
They trail by 18. Pass to Austin. Sykes. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gray. Shoots the 3. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
3 points.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Sykes outside. For 3. She got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Scream, they lead by 18. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started.
You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And here's Canada. Great D that time from Shakira Austin. Now Enksler. Pass to Sutton. Puts up the 3. He can't hit that time. Canada with it. Gray outside. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Howard with the ball. Inside. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
A popular topic in WNBA circles, player rights.
Yeah, the league has made some major strides in terms of freedom of movement, free agency, and also off-the-floor benefits.
Plus, we've seen salary increases, so it's been great to see these advances the last few years.
Brittany Sykes for 3. A rebound by Ryan Howard.
Outside Canada. Pass to Griner. Howard up top. There's the triple. The Mystics pull it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Sykes, guarded by Howard. Screen by Sykes.
And here's Sutton.
Tipped. Stolen by Jones. Outside Canada. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. She's on her way to the line.
And you cannot let Canada get this type of positioning. That is just asking for trouble.
And it's hard to overstate the defensive impact Jordan Canada has on the game.
No question. I mean, she is a multi-time steals leader. Canada is constantly putting pressure on ball handlers and anticipating plays because she's got excellent instincts.
And that one misses.
And the last time the Mystics won a playoff series was in 2019 when they won it all.
Well, they got bounced in the opening round last year, which makes it 3 of the last 4 years where they've lost in the first round. The Mystics just haven't been able to replicate that 2019 run.
Cans it from downtown.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy, but she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Pass to Jones.
Howard. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
And what you love about Brianna Jones, she's an old-school center.
Well, she's not trying to stretch the floor, rarely takes threes. Jones rebounds, protects the paint, and shoots a very high percentage. She shows there's serious value in that type of role still.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Here's Sutton.
7 points in the game. Back to Austin.
Pass to Sutton.
Angsler. She's guarded by Sykes. Here's Howard. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Yeah, I think Howard was the right option there on the fast break because she is a gifted scorer who is no stranger to strong finishes.
Here's Sutton.
Now Dolson.
Angsler.
Here's Austin. Griner with the rebound. And here are the Dream. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Howard. Pass to Gray. Jones. Guarded by Dolson. Clock at 6. Right side Howard. Misses from short range. The Mystics really having a tough go here. Now here is Sykes. There's the double team with Griner.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Howard.
And here's Sutton.
Ryan Howard with the block.
Timed it perfectly. Howard making good use of her length.
Back to Canada. Pass to Griner. Outside Howard. Canada. Gray with it. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
What a smart feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Austin. 7 points in the game. Dolson, shot's good.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Pass to Griner. Now Gray for 3. The shot, no good.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Howard. Here's Sykes.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Howard.
Now Sutton.
Pass to Dolson. Launches it.
Canada grabs the board. Atlanta with the ball.
Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside Howard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Mystics. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Guarded by Howard. Yep, that goes.
And you're seeing the selflessness from Brittany Sykes right there. She is all about doing whatever is best for the team.
Pass to Jones. Howard. She's guarded by Sykes. Back to Jones. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
Oh, this is why you get Jones the Rock in close. Terrific at converting.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Canada.
And here's Engsler. Austin.
Brittany Sykes for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And Atlanta has possession. To the inside. Pass break. Here come the Dream. And that one drops.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Canada.
Pass to Austin.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Canada. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And the crazy speed of Canada coming in handy in transition. Love watching her run the floor.
Here's Sutton.
Guarded by Canada.
Now Austin.
Sykes left side. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Well, so far, this game has been all Sykes. She's seeking out her offense and taking smart shots.
To the middle. Here's Howard. Comes up empty down low.
Pass to Sutton. Engsler.
Now here's Dolson.
Here's Sutton.
And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Gray.
She's guarded by Engsler.
Here's Jones. Inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ryan Howard.
Most of the time, Howard is looking to score. But right there, she smartly gives it away to someone with a better shot.
Here's Sutton.
She's got 7. Pass to Sykes. The 3. Drills the three-pointer.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
And so here's Atlanta. Jones with it. Gray to the paint.
When you look at this Washington team, they hang their hat on defense. That's the priority.
Yeah, last year they were 4th in defensive rating. They have a great coaching staff that helps with scouting reports, defensive schemes that we'll see. And the Mystics do a great job, executing those scouting reports.
First free throw is good.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
And she makes both free throws.
And here's Melbourne. Pass to Austin.
To the inside. Sykes. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
A throwback style off guard. Sykes brings you defense and toughness, showing some grit on that and one.
And talking about Brittany Sykes, she's known for her defense.
Well, when those GM surveys come out every year, Sykes is normally the pick for best wing defender. She's an old school type of guard, doesn't take a lot of threes, hangs her hat on disrupting opponents.
Hits it from three-point range.
Quick release from Coffee to get the shot away. Those catch and shoots can be deadly.
Over to the left wing.
Austin with it.
Reiner's there. Brittany Sykes outside. And she's good on the three ball.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Coffee.
She has 5.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Outside Howard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Now Melbourne. Pass to Kone.
Now Sykes. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Coffee. And here's Howard. Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded by Sykes. Screen by Griner. Howard inside. Misses from close range.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Here's Melbourne. Guarded by Howard.
And here's Melbourne.
Can't connect from short range. Right side Howard. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from downtown.
That's a great shot from Howard. She's out here to score as much as possible.
Pass to Kone.
Sykes with the ball. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Coffee outside. Now here's Howard.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Back to Howard. Fires the 3. And the dream, another 3. Sykes outside.
Pass to Melbourne. Kone.
2 on the clock. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Dream out in front, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Kone. Here's Angsler. Defended by Coffee. Edwards with it. Here's Melbourne. Brittany Sykes outside.
Good on the three-point shot.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Coffee outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Canada. Here's Hillman. Coffee outside. And here is Jones.
That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You got to do your work early and keep her out of that spot.
Edwards with the screen.
Brittany Sykes for three. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Outside Canada. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Kune. Pass to Melbourne. Kone, guarded by Jones. Now here is Sykes from deep. That shot off.
Up top, Walker Kimbrough. She's covered by Edwards.
Mystics foul. Brittany Sykes. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Green. Shatori Walker Kimbrough. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And good on the second, so she makes both. Game moves along, 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Angsler, defended by Coffey. Now Melbourne, pass to Sykes. Takes the 3, and Jones pulls it down. Canada with it. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Jones can't hit. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Now here's Edwards.
Screen by Sykes. Stolen by Walker Kimbrough. All by herself. Canada with the bucket.
That's the easiest fast break opportunity an offense gets, off a steal.
Exactly. The defense with no chance to get back.
Here's Melbourne. Down low. Back to Sykes.
Kone.
And here's Sykes.
Pass to Kone. And here's Melbourne.
Guarded by Canada. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Great vision from the very unselfish Emily Angsler. She is really all about the team.
Coffey outside. Back to Canada. That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Here's Melbourne. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Edwards. Here's Angsler. Sykes outside. The tray. Drops in the tray. Now here is Canada. Coffey outside. Back to Canada. Pick by Jones. Inside. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far.
Jordan Canada.
5 for 7.
And you just have to appreciate the intelligence in Canada's game. She knows exactly how to break up the defense and create for her team.
Here's Melbourne. Sykes outside. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Coffee outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
It's good from long range.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Sykes.
Edwards with the screen.
From downtown.
Sykes, no good. Coffee outside.
To the middle. Jones. And she lays it straight in.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Melbourne. Pass to Edwards.
It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Atlanta with the ball.
On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough.
She's guarded by Sykes. Canada up top. Jones outside. Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded by Sykes. Count that one.
Nice little jumper from Canada. She plays so fast, but still shoots it with impressive focus.
Now Melbourne. Edwards left side.
It's Brittany Sykes on the wing.
Pass to Angsler. Now Kone.
Guarded by Jones. They need this.
Kone can't get it to go. Walker Kimbrough with it.
Now Jones.
Doubled by Edwards.
And here's Walker Kimbrough. The three. The shot misses. And Washington has possession.
And here's Angsler. Edwards inside.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Dream ball. Substitution on the court.
And so here's Atlanta.
Coffee outside.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Caldwell.
The Dream again can't hit.
Here's Sutton.
Sykes. Now here's Dolson.
And here's Sutton.
5 to shoot.
Austin with it. And looking at Shakira Austin, she finished second in Rookie of the Year voting back in 2022.
And we talk about immediate impact. She had a double-double in her second career game. Austin plays like the 6'5" center she is. Excellent around the rim, rebounds, doesn't venture too much into the perimeter.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
So she gets them both. Here's Walker Kimbrough.
Coffee outside. Kubai. Pass to Caldwell. Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Knocks down the three ball.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now Dolson. Here's Austin. Sykes up top, defended by Coffey. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, she's scoring most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Now Walker Kimbrough.
Pass to Caldwell.
The three ball. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Got the D worried about her inside and kicked it out for the open jump shot. Nice pass.
And here's Sykes. Dolson with it.
Sutton. Austin with it. Here's Sutton.
Shoots over Walker Kimbrough. Rebounded by Coffey.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Caldwell.
On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough. Coffey with it. She's guarded by Sykes. And here's Hillman. Great D that time from Shakira Austin.
2 minutes.
Now here's Dolson. Pass to Sykes. Dolson. Screen by Sykes. And here's Sutton. Tries a three. It's not going to go for her.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Coffey. She's guarded by Sykes. Here's Kubai.
Pass to Caldwell.
Walker Kimbrough. Here's Hillman.
Sutton with the rebound.
And here's Sykes. Screen by Sykes. And the foul on Walker Kimbrough. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Sykes outside. To the paint.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. It might have been an easy two if she doesn't make the steal.
Coffey outside.
Caldwell.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. 6 to shoot.
Here's Caldwell.
Three-pointer. She's off on that one.
Here's Sutton.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Austin. To stop the drought. Sinks the triple. And so here's Atlanta. Now Walker Kimbrough. So no problem for Atlanta as they get the win. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
And that'll wrap it up